by our experts who are all really excited.
Yeah. We have both the captains in the center with the match referee. Heads is the call and tails it is.
Losing the toss could prove costly. This could make for a really interesting match. These are the playing 11 for the respective teams.
Ladies and
A lovely day to... In comes the fielding. Here come the openers.
Pace bowler into the tank.
5.
Batsman getting into position to face the first ball of the innings. What's happening here? The bowler must have had a few words with the batsman. The batsman, however, is in no mood for a conversation.
Straight up in the air, and that's a 6.
Here we go. Wonder where the next one is going to fly. That's a very loose shot at this stage of the game. They're packed one side, making the batsman go for shots like those on the other. Excellent captaincy.
That is 6. That is just magnificent batting. He seems to have carried his form from the last match.
Missed that completely. Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one. Oh, didn't have a clue about that one. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball.
That's 6. He picked up the length very early.
Another field change.
He is arguably one of the best hitters in world cricket.
Plays and misses. He should look to get his eye in before trying something extravagant. He has hammered that, and that sails into the crowd for a 6. Oh, he has got a wide range of shots. What is he going to do next? That's gone high in the air, and that's gonna clear the boundary for a 6. Well, he has got the license to go here. Crowd is going crazy. And he helps himself to a 6. Things are really heating up, and he's getting at the bowler, letting him know exactly where he's going to put the next one.
That is straight out of the middle of the bat.
This is scintillating batting. Wonder where the next one is going. Oh, that's huge. It's disappeared way into the stands. The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field. Unable to break free. Missed that completely. Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one. That is in the air and in the gap as well. Goes for 4. It is showtime. Crowd going mad here.
Fielder placed at point.
That's 4. Didn't time that well, but definitely would be pleased with the result. That is great batting by both batsmen. The fielding team desperately needs to break this partnership.
Can he do it again?
That's 4. Didn't time that well, but definitely would be pleased with the result.
He seems to have carried his form from the last match.
He read the length perfectly. That is a beautiful 6.
Change in the bowling, pacer being brought back.
Fielding team can now have more than 2 fielders outside the inner circle. That's a very loose shot at this stage of the game. He had no option but to go for it at this stage of the match.
Oh, he picked up that nicely. Beautifully picked up all the way.
There is no better sight than watching him bat at his best.
That's hit straight to the fielder. Deep point in place.
Missed that completely. Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one. Oh, didn't have a clue about that one. He had no option but to go for it at this stage of the match. Edged and 4.